Happy holidays, everybody. Today is Christmas, and I am doing a small video about the holiday cards in the history of the Universal Fighting System, or Universus, as it is now known. So I did some I did some digging on looking for holiday-esque cards. This also counts like Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, summer vacation, stuff like that. Some of them might be a little bit of a stretch, but I wanted to get into it, and I thought it'd be a cool little video to put out on Christmas. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So we had one character, which is Nicholas the Saint. He's a 625 all good in life character. He has a static at the start of the game. Place 12 Christmas tokens on this character, which only may be removed with the following ability. Form. Discard one card once per turn. Remove one Christmas token from this character. Your opponent may add one card in the discard pile to their hand. Your character has no more Christmas tokens, you win the game. This is really cool because it's basically saying, hey man, I'm Santa, I'm gonna give you presents, but once I'm done giving presents, I win the game and I get to go to sleep because it's been a long day delivering presents. And then he has an enhance, commit, discard one card. This attack gets minus X damage or plus X speed. Uh, X equals the lower value on the card's control or difficulty. So that's kind of cool. I think that is a minus. Yeah, it is. So it's really cool because you get to, even though it's like a once per turn ability, you do get to say, hey man, you're not going to deal all this damage, or I get to hit you. The lower value of the card's control or difficulty, which is kind of funny because he's not a mean man. He just, wants to give you presents, but he's cool because he has an eye patch. Sure. So what holiday with Santa isn't complete without his machine gun? Santa's with machine gun rule, and a Colt 45 is no exception. It's a 5 difficulty, 3 control, plus 2 high block, 3 high for 6. It is flash, ranged, and safe. Also, it has just a static. This attack cannot be blocked by mid-blocks, and then after this card is played as an attack, your opponent may draw one card. If they do, this attack gets plus 2 speed. So in the same vein as Nicholas the Saint, we're giving presents, man. First, we're gonna give our opponent a chance to draw a card. If they do, they're gonna have to deal with this 5 high for 6 flash and a non-reversible move with safe on it as well. Also, it's always gonna deal damage because it can't be blocked by mids. Very cool. And Santa has to have his special sleigh. Sleigh ride special delivery. 5 difficulty, 3 check, 2 low block, 3 eye for 6. Charge, powerful 3, ranged in tech. Has 1 long enhance ability. But fun fact is, I don't think Santa can play either of these. He can't. Poor Santa, he can't play his things. Sleigh Ride Special Delivery is an air, chaos, and water card. I forgot to say Colt 45, but whatever. Enhance, this attack gets plus 4 speed. If your rival has 2 or more momentum, your checks to play attacks get plus 1 for the rest of the turn. If your rival has 1 or fewer momentum, ready 1 rival foundation, and they draw a card. Remove this attack after it resolves. Again, we're getting things, we're giving things. It's the season of giving. Why not give them a special delivery with a bazooka? Next up, in the summer months, we got Presidential Barbecue. It's an asset, 2/5, plus 2 high block, unique. Has Evil, Good, and Order, which I believe are Vincent Gray, the president of the Red Horizon universe of America. And has E-Commit. Your next block this turn gets Breaker 1. That is on current cards now, technically. And then R, remove, discard 1 momentum after your opponent plays a non-foundation card. They cannot play copies of that card for the rest of this turn. That would be a really cool ability to have now. I don't know if we do. I can't think. So I know Fateful Decision is the breaker part, and I can't think of a card currently that has that that response on it, but it's really neat, and that'd be a really cool way so people just can't, 100% smash delete you, or, maybe like that one good attack that they play 4 of, and they just happen to draw them all. And sticking with the holiday season, we get Happy Holidays. To an action, 3 difficulty, 4 control. 2 mid block. It has the all infinity life, order, and void symbol. Back when this card was made, I believe the infinity symbol was you pick one symbol and it had to be that symbol. I'm not entirely sure. Someone in the comments below let me know. It has a static. This card may not be removed from your removed from game pile. And then first F, remove this card from the game. Your opponent gains 5 vitality until the beginning of your next turn. Neither player may attempt to play attacks, and both players play with their hands revealed. So we're just giving presents. We're going to give them 5, and we're going to tell them, hey man, you don't get to attack me. I don't attack you this turn. You don't get to attack me next turn. But I'm going to attack you the turn after. Which is kind of neat because like it gave you a bit of a stopgap or a reprieve to build up your stage and get ready for the onslaught you can throw at them. Very neat. Now getting into some foundations, we did not forget the Easter holiday cheer, 2/5, no block, unique, death, order, and water. Form commit, if your starting hand size is 6 or less, draw a card. Your opponent may add the top card of the deck to a momentum. And then F commit, if you have 10 or less cards in your deck, draw 5 cards. This was wild. I got to play with this card a few times back in the older, and back when it was the Universal Fighting System, and this card was very good. It is like passing the torch on crack, because instead of having no cards in hand, draw 2. If you have 10 or less cards in your deck, you draw 5 cards. It was very good. It allowed you to plus your hand size. Back in the day, 7 hand size characters were pretty prevalent, and this kept 6 hand size characters on par with them, just because it was that much more meaningful to see that extra attack. Or card, I should say. Next up, we got Sleigh Ride Stowaway. I believe this card is now banned in Retro. You may want to check those lists. I don't know. 2/5, 2 mid block, air, chaos, and water, ally, breaker 1. Enhance flip. This attack gets plus X damage. X equals your rival's momentum plus 2, so it's always going to be 2 damage, and it's playable while committed or tenacious. And then it has a responsibility remove after this card enters your discard pile during the enhance step. Add the top card of your deck to your momentum. So you got to destroy this from your stage, discard it from your hand, even make a control check during the enhance step. You get to just plop this for a free momentum. I can see why this card was banned. And then Born on Christmas Day. That's me. I was born on Christmas. So 1/5, 2 mid block, E commit. If your attack deals damage, you may add 1 foundation with the difficulty of X or less to your hand from your hand to your stationary committed. X equals 4 minus the control check of the attack. So this got to let you free build in the middle. It's Felicia symbols. Actually, there's a lot of air, chaos, water cards in here so far. That's very funny. You can add, so you get to it deals damage. You may add 1 foundation of difficulty X or less from your hand to stage you're committed. So X equals 4 minus the control. So minimum of 0. So that's really odd, because 4 minus, so it's always like a 1 or a 0 for the most part, unless it was like a 2 check or a 1 check. You can play those really, really spicy 1s and 2s and build something big, or you can just play, get a free spam, or a free spam foundations for your triples. And this one's the little bit of a stretch here, right? Snowboarding enthusiast out of the King of Fighters 13, 2/5 non-block, chaos, evil and good. R commit after your non-throw mid-attack deals damage. Choose 1 foundation in your discard pile and add it to your hand. I don't remember ever seeing this card played very much back when King of Fighters was legal, but it is wintertime, and Mature is snowboarding with Yuri and Joe, so I decided to throw us on there because it's in the winter holidays right now, and this is, a perfect example. We just had Thanksgiving, so Breaking Bread, 3/5 non-block, chaos, good, and void. That's Lily, Alice, and Miska from the Red Horizon universe, celebrating some Thanksgiving dinner, or just a Christmas dinner, or whatever kind of dinner, if you have like a Sunday roast or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty close to Christmas. It was close. We're in the holiday period, man. I'm considering a Thanksgiving Christmas card. Enhance, remove, spend a momentum, add 1 non-unique foundation from your discard pile to your hand, so you're able to get like a block, or if you want to build a specific foundation during your turn, you get to remove this, spend a momentum, get that piece. And then response, after you build this foundation, add 1 attack from your card pool to your momentum. So really what it did is it self-fueled itself a bit. So you can remove it, you can spend a momentum to build in another copy of Breaking Bread to then build this foundation in, and then clear a card into your momentum. And to round out our list, it's the we want the heat, we want the summer months, we got summer heat, 2/5, no block. After you play this card, draw a card. Then after your opponent's ready step, ready this foundation. This card was nothing but value back then. The worst thing about it was, it had no block, and that was it. Everyone played it. If you're on these symbols, this card was very powerful. It refilled your hand while building, and it gave you rebuys on your foundations going into your rival's turn. So that's all I got, guys, for today's Christmas video. Again, I want to say thanks to everyone out there for all your support over the year or so. I believe coming up almost a year and a half. So I appreciate your support. And yeah, enjoy the holiday season with your family. Please be safe, and I hope you get everything you want. And then until the next video, take care.